Hello and welcome to Naturally High, the channel that helps you grow your 4A, 4B and especially 4C hair to longer lengths. I've got wonderful news. There's now a Naturally High Patreon page. Naturally High is a passion project of mine and I'd love to have your support on Patreon. If you join us, you'll get exclusive voting rights on new content as well as shout-outs, merchandise, access to bonus footage and more. You can also have one-to-one coaching sessions with me via the dedicated Deity subscription. Sign up for one of my tiers today via the link in the description box. Let's have a look at how I stretch my hair at night time to keep these looking good. The reason stretching is so important is that we would like to preserve our ends. Having our ends in a uniform curl as opposed to a kind of scattered, frayed conformation prevents them from getting into single strand knots and also just from being alone and breaking. So the aim is to always have ends that look something like this, leaning more in this direction. This is achievable with all curl patterns and all curl types within the Afro hair type, meaning if you've got 4C hair, it can still, as you can see, form a little cluster or curl in this way. The first step of any moisturization process is to spritz with a liquid. I've got some aloe vera juice here mixed with water and I'm going to spray this all over my hair, but with a focus on my ends. I then squeeze it to make sure that it makes contact with all of the strands. So the next thing I normally do is take some leave-in conditioner or shea butter. So I can take a bit of my shea butter here, rub it together and just kind of get it on my hair as well. And then for the ends, I've been doing something quite special. So I've been taking castor oil and applying that to the ends. Castor oil is a thick oil that creates a very thick layer on your ends and it will protect them. So I apply a generous amount of castor oil to my ends. It's also really good just for slicking your hair down if you want to prevent frizz. And I scent my castor oil with essential oils because I don't like the smell of it on its own. So now that the castor oil has coated my ends, I take a bit of flaxseed gel and I apply it just to the ends. This will help to freeze them in the structure they're in, so they will get a little bit hard, but that's okay. And when they're in that structure, it makes them almost invincible. They will not form knots, they will not break. And as we know, preserving our ends is what allows us to retain length. So this is a crucial step for any routine aiming to achieve length retention. And here we have a shed hair. Just pull it out. This is normal with long-term protective styles. You will sometimes get shed hairs. This is a shed hair that has clung onto another hair. I'm actually going to snip it because the alternative would be So the next step can be performed in different ways. I like to stretch my hair in smaller sections when I've got the time to do so because that results in a longer, more defined stretch. So I'll do that for you today. So I'll separate out this bit and it's just like what I do after washing. I do a French plait and that's essentially it. So I'm just going to French plait all of my hair in the way that you can see me doing it here. Being careful not to interfere with the ends too much or to get them intertwined while plaiting. Does that happen to you? Let me know in the comment section below. When I have had enough of plaiting, I start to form a twist instead. And as I've shown in multiple recent videos of mine, when I get to the end of the twist, I put my index finger here and then wrap the end around the bottom of the plait. like so. And this is how I keep my ends twisted and in fantastic condition. I strongly recommend it. Have you started doing this? How has it affected your routine and your ends? Let me know in the comment section below. Photogenic and your video. You are my demand and my girl, how you pretty so. Photogenic and your video. Hello beauty, you've made it this far and maybe you've even taken notes. That shows me that you're committed to getting as much insight as possible from this channel. Here are a few more things you can do to take your enthusiasm even further. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow me over on Instagram at naturally_high_hair. Sign up for one of my Patreon tiers for exclusive access to bonus content, exclusive voting rights on future content I put out, and more. And if you are interested in personalised hair care advice and regimen building with me, then submit an application for one-to-one coaching via the link in the description box below. And share this video with somebody else who needs to see it. This is how my hair looked when it was dry.